What really excites me about using watercolour paints is when I was at school I only have had very cheap sets of paints and there's hardly any pigment added to them. But then I realised that if you bought artist quality pigments there's such a much higher ratio of pigment and everything. So when you mix colours and everything like that, you know, they just sing almost on the paper and they jump out, they bleed together better, and that's really what captivated me about using watercolours. My main inspiration when I begin a piece of work is it's trying to capture something in bronze or paint, like a memory, or maybe if I've gone on holiday or I've seen something, like maybe an architectural thing, or like a building that maybe looks a little bit like a rocket, like the new cheese grater sculpture in London. Maybe it's capturing that, but pairing it maybe with a paper model coming out, like a spaceship flying outside, something a bit quirky and unusual. About 3 years ago, I was selected to show work at an art fair whilst Art Basel was on in Miami, and the works that I showed was 3 rockets and a lunar buggy. So they were all bronze sculptures paired with watercolours, so they kind of play off one another. So you've got a sculpture with, say, a watercolour of a UFO taking off. I think when merging a personal story with an object onto a painting surface, I think you naturally, it's every single person who would do that, or every artist who would do that, is going to approach that in a different way, even if they were using all the same medium. You want to create something always unique and different, or that's definitely what I want to try and do. All my paintings, I never like creating the same thing, and I think you always want to maybe add a little bit of humour, or you want to add a bit of comedy in, or maybe not comedy, but you want to capture that person's personality within the painting surface.